key element of the Geo-Venture program is the Resource Management Geography credit. What this credit deals with, of course, is a lot of environmental issues, and some of our key features would be looking at agriculture, forestry, soils, aquatics, fishing, and water resources. So the Omya project has allowed us to take some of that learning and some of that information and apply it to the real world. Not just the real world, but within our community. These students see the Omya trains coming and going and the trucks coming and going, but they really don't understand what happens there, or they didn't understand. They don't even really understand that we have a mining company very, very close to our town. So this has allowed us to, and Omya, to basically provide us with some information, to join, to twin with us, to show us what they do, and also for us to utilize our technology and our recent learnings to help them in their projects at Omya. They've come to us to ask about inventorying some of their rehabilitated areas, and this has allowed us to basically take the students into their forests and onto their property and basically take a look at what they have, using some recent technology, some mapping technology that's really fresh to the industry. So we're learning about that technology, and we're also applying it and working out some of the intricacies of that technology, but also providing a product for Omya. So they'll have a record of what they have in the year 2016, and we can also make it a longitudinal project whereby next year we can go out and look at some of these areas and in 2 years and in 3 years, and we can see how those particular rehabilitated areas are doing. This has been really great for the kids in a lot of ways because now they know what Omya does, and now they understand the economics and the industry considerably better, specifically mining, which is huge in Ontario and huge in Canada. Now they have a great idea of just how valuable calcite is and how important it is in a lot of different products in the world, and that it comes right from their very county. So we have a great local relationship with Omya. It's good for them because they're now able to reach out and spread the word a little bit from that perspective as well. The mapping technology is some state-of-the-art applications which Esri Canada has been very excited to share with us and for us to test. The other aspect of the technology is the iPad technology, and our iCoach program has been able to share that technology with us, and we've been able to utilize some of those applications, that equipment, because of course that discipline is in the classroom, present in the classroom everywhere now, and this has allowed us to become more familiar with the iPad and the iCoach technology in the form of applications, photography, mapping as well. So ESRI has been quite excited to join with the iPad technology, and they appreciate seeing students utilize their product and work out again some of the finer aspects, and also work out some of the glitches in the program.
I'm Rory Hughes. I'm the mine engineer for Tatlock Quarry for Omya Canada. Today we just wanted to talk a little bit about myself and the project that we've got going on here between us and the Geo-Venture class. I'm the mine engineer here, which means that my day-to-day responsibilities include overseeing activities on the property, as well as planning and scheduling our future mining activities, as well as any projects we have. On top of that, I'm responsible for the environmental monitoring, as well as the reclamation activities that happen on site.
I learned a lot about the mining process when we went to Omya. I also learned a lot about calcium carbonate, and we learned about this when we were collecting data from the quarry in northern Lanark, as well as their site just outside of Perth. I also learned a lot about all the products that the calcium carbonate's in and how it's really involved in our everyday life.
Jeff Ward, from a retired MNR employee, came out and helped us learn and identify different trees so we could better identify them, and use the data collector app on the iPads to collect the information of the trees and different species that we identified so that Omya could better know what type of species they have and if they had any protected species such as the butternut.
While traveling to Omya, I just thought of it as some factory in my area. Now, after several trips to their site and inventorying their trees, I know that they try their best to manage everything they have and use in such a way that is low impact and can be beneficial to the environment. They try to reuse and recycle all their products right down to the very last bit of product they have.